Hi guys, Sourdough Kathy here. Well, it's been a week since I put something up, so I'm going to try and throw this up real quick for you all. I did take another video of some really funky looking carrots that I had pulled up, but our temperatures are going down into the low 40s right now. And we've been pulling some carrots little by little. They were really on the small side, and some were really wonky. So I'm going to pick up a few here for you. These were the Nantes carrots. So I'm not sure. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing here. But not bad. These are the size of these carrots, and these look beautiful. These are really nice looking carrots. Now, I found some that were so twisted and mangled. I couldn't explain why, but I did watch Homegrown Veg, and he had some of the same issues going on. I'm not going to pick too many because they're still, I think it's still warm enough. Wow, that's a really nice carrot right there. I'm hoping you can see that. Now I'm going to shut this off, and then I'm going to move you over to where you can see the purple ones. All right, so here I am over. These are, I thought they were varied colored, but they aren't. They're kind of a purplish on the outside, but they're orange inside. And I thought they would be bigger than they are, but they're not. They're actually long carrots. And see, lots of them are still very small, yet they've been in there over 110 days. I was hoping, maybe there are some different colored ones in here. I don't know. Mostly thin and long. I think I found one or two that were on the bigger side. Here's a nice long one. That one's a gorgeous one. Can't complain about that one at all. And since the dogs have been eating them, see, now here's a Willy Wonky. Nothing. It's not doing anything here. And I'm really surprised that I'm not getting better carrots than this. You know, some years you get good carrots. Some years I find I just don't get much of snot with them. But since it's getting so close to freezing time, I'm so afraid to leave them in too long. But it feels like the soil is still very warm, so I'm not going to pick any more. But I figured I would give you a little look-see at what was going on. So, not a bad haul for just picking a few out right now. What I am going to do is I'm going to take you off the stand, and I'm going to show you something that I think is kind of cool, because we're still, this is what, September 15th, 14th? I am still getting tomatoes off my cherry plants, my cherry tomatoes. I am just shocked. So hold on, and I'll be back. Going on with some carrots. Now, I watched Homegrown Veg the other day, and he had some really bizarre carrots. Well, I just got finished picking out some carrots, and this is what I found. Why they are like this, I have no idea. The first few, the first few that I picked were nice and straight. But these are all wonkus. And I don't get it. I don't know what's causing it, because I use potting mix in my soil. There's no rocks. There's no anything in here. It's just pretty much potting mix and some, I believe I put some peat moss in here. And then just the fertilizer. So I don't know if it's the rain. I don't know if it's hitting just a little piece of the vermiculite and turning them, but it's obviously not me only. It's obviously Homegrown Veg is having the same situation with his. But I just thought it was something interesting that I came across, so I thought I'd let you know. what exactly I'm dealing with too. I mean, it's a nice batch of carrots. They're edible, no doubt. And my dogs is who I actually picked these for, because they love eating carrots. Now, do the plants look good? No, the plants look horrific, but they're still putting out these tomatoes. This was the last one that had all the tomatoes that weren't doing anything, but it seems like since they've gone back, they're putting out their fruit now. And this one has still got fruit, and I've been picking off the fruit now still about every couple of days. I'm going to take you over to the other patch. Try and keep my shadow out of there, but this one also. And these tomatoes, even though they're not a bright red, they still taste great. They don't taste poorly at all. So, as you can see, my gardens are all finished, pulled out, and prepared for the winter time. And what I do is I've taken them and I have put some compost, about 1 inch of compost on top, and then I threw in some fertilizer, even though not necessary, but it'll be ready for next year, so I won't have to do that later. And I'll take you over here real quick. And I'm sorry about that noise in the background from the cars, as usual. Over here, this one we finally had to take down. As you can see, the legs are all gone. That was a chore and a half to have to dig out all that soil, remove it, put it on a tarp, then cut the legs off and put it back again. But it was truly rotted out in the bottom. We got so many Blue Lake green beans, though. It was great. We've got them all frozen up. I still have a little bit of parsley growing in this thing here. Apart from that, everything else is finished. I will show you though, I'm just letting these bok choy plants go to seed. I still have some beets over here, but I just pulled up all those little ones, but I've got some in here. This one is huge, and in the back. And I'm also gonna take you into the house real quick because my onions are drying in the house, so I'll give you a quick look at that too. Okay guys, this is the some of my onions. Now some of them, the ones that were soft or starting to go bad or had a little bug hole or something, we've been eating those all up. But I want to show you this one. This one is 13 3/4 inches around. That is one honking onion. These are Walla Wallas, and they never got soft. So I took them and I pulled them out because it was that or lose them to rain and sogginess. Now over here I'm going to show you on my couch. These are all the onions that were picked that have been sitting in bags, and they all are hardened off. They all have their nice skins on them, and they came out perfect, and I'm so glad they did. Well, thank you for watching. This is just a short and sweet little thing here. I will add on to the back of this or in between somewhere on those carrots if I can find it. I appreciate your subscriptions. I love you all, and I'd appreciate it if you give me a comment, a like, a check, subscription, anything you want to do. Love you all. Bye-bye now.